Morning, guys. Hope you guys had a great night. We're packing up the RZR. Lovely lady packed a lunch for us. A little bit too thick here, but we'll get it a fit. We'll get it a fit.
Good morning, everybody. We're back out here at the Elk Lake Resort. We're getting ready to go out for the day. We got a good group here. We got Eric coming along for some fun.
Got my flipper.
Got this rubber band ready to go.
Yep.
You give it a good stretch so it'll last the day.
Yep.
We got Nancy here. She's getting loaded up, ready to go.
Yes, sir. Facebook Live here. Facebook Live? Facebook Live. Rock on. Good for a good day. Great experience. You guys see it?
We got Bruce Lee over here, the other Honda Talon, coming out for the day.
Yep. You gonna drive today?
Yep.
Oh, let's try these.
I am driving today. I'm sorry. I don't know why you're saying no. I'll be driving today.
Where are you? What are you doing? What are you driving?
We're at the Elk Lake Wilderness Resort, Elk Lake, Ontario. We got the Motorsports of Trenton Yamaha YXZ here, working flawlessly. She was running a little tight yesterday, but we got her out there, you know.
What'd you do? A tire pressure adjustment again?
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Hey Eric, where are we today?
This is we're at Elk Lake Wilderness Resort, up in Elk Lake, just what is it? West of New Lisker, north of North Bay, 2.5 hours. The owner here is going to take us on a couple loops. One is a green Yamaha only, and then he said a more difficult one. A couple of the Yamaha drivers looked at us and says, like, how difficult? You know, you drive in a RZR, you don't need to ask how difficult. You just go.
What are you driving today?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm driving the RZR Pro XB with the turbo and a rubber band. She's stretched. I got a spare. Let's hit the trails.
So I guess Don's not leading today. The local guy here is guiding us around for the day. So maybe Don will get in a little more footage because he won't be at the front. Might be able to see that Yamaha a little bit. So let's get the day started and get this sideshow going. What are you doing?
Put a little heat in the engine.
Yeah? These Polarises need that, do they? Careful, don't blow that belt.
Well, I got a spare.
You got a mechanic to change it out for you?
Always.
If in the event of a water crossing you need a life jacket, you can use your seat bottom as a flotation device.
10-4.
It's not going to come to that.
Oh yes it will.
Well, maybe it might be one this morning that he said is pretty deep. Can I read my right bottom? It's bigger than mine. And so it begins. The shot fired.
Oh, is that there, Hondu?
Hondu and all.
We got a Yamaha still in the background. I am ready. Ready to roll? Roger.
Yep.
And it's a power line or something. Just want to make sure everybody's good to go.
Yep.
I want to say that the rubber band here is as strong as can be, but the rubber band over here let loose.
Is there a hole in the tire?
Well, remember the gouge at that one?
So
That's,
just patched.
we patched it both ways. The guy patched it, and then I put that over top.
I
Huh?
have a valve stem with me. You know what I mean? You can like break the bead, put a valve stem in, and blow it out. You know what I'm saying? The tube's probably fucked. But if we could break the bead, I got a valve stem we could put in.
What would that do?
It'd be like a normal tire. We could blow it up
Oh,
and probably get you going.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah,
have to
yeah.
blow it up again, depending on what the leak is. So I take out the tube top, so if we could find the problem, we could plug it.
oh! I don't need the tube. Abandon the tube inside.
Yeah. But we gotta break the bead. But might be able to do that. Is it coming up or not?
No.
We got air in it.
But you're right. It might be pumping them. I don't know what kind of leak. I guess just the tube wore out, maybe.
I might have a pinhole in it.
But you're right. This was all patched. It is fucking hot. I don't know how long I was driving with it like that. Oh, I think it's a valve stem.
Probably. You probably ripped the valve stem.
Yeah. No, it's on the side.
It's got to let the air out of the tire though. You know what I mean? Because your bead's not popped. It will let air out as the tube blows up. Keep going on it.
But it looks like it's.
You're not gonna be able to fix that.
You guys need any help back there?
It must have spun maybe.
Yeah. Keep going with the air pump.
Better get the whole gang over here.
You need a jack.
Any CAA around here? Don, you're missing all the content.
What do you need?
Yeah.
It involves rubber.
What are we doing here, Eric?
Well, I want to say that the rubber band here is as strong as can be, but the rubber band over here let loose. I'm not sure why. This tire had a tube in it because we did do a slice in it last year. We did do a repair, but we did put a tube inside, and I have a feeling it might have spun the tube in there and it ripped the valve stem. I'm not sure.
So you put a tube in it, why? Versus just putting the valve stem, putting air in it after it's fetched.
The shop said put a tube in it. First they said the tire was garbage and they can't fix it. So I said, okay, they said they'll put a tube in it. I do believe we fixed it. I think they put a patch on it as well. And then I put that on top of it.
You have to turn your machine sideways on the trail and jack it up with my wind. A tire.
I got plugs.
Well, that tire has a tube in
I need
it.
a valve stem.
I may need a valve stem.
I might have one.
And I may need to break the bead.
I got a valve stem.
I
but
got
you
tools
have
to break the bead.
We need a way to break the bead, probably.
Unless your Milwaukee has a little bit more juice to pump it, but this is like not coming.
I got you.
Yeah, I know.
It's just pissing out, right? It must have spun. Would the tube spin? But why is this valve stem so jammed up in there? Oh, maybe from me driving.
From being flat, yeah. Blowout tire?
Well, that's what they said.
So I've got tools to break the bead.
Because I think that's where the air is leaking out, unless it's leaking somewhere else. But once you start filling up, you'll see.
Well, what's this right here?
No, that's just, don't worry about that. That's extra.
Okay.
I drove on it for a
I
little.
feel air.
Yeah, it's coming right out of the valve stem. You'll feel it once you start this up.
Hold on. You won't. What are you doing? What you got going on?
Nothing.
What's happening here, Derek?
Polaris, rubber problem. It's not their valve, it's their tires.
You hear it there? It's pissing out of the valve stem. But that valve stem's from a tube. So I'm wondering if the tube broke, break the thing, put a new valve stem and fill the tire. Yeah.
Ah. Tubes don't go good in ATV tires, eh?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, don't do that. If there's what you done.
I think so. And it ripped the valve stem. I think I spun it, it ripped the valve stem.
That turbo power.
But the tire is patched, so I'm pretty sure we could.
I got emergency valve stem. So yeah, it'll fit on there. You know, there's a spot up there with no mosquitoes.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I tried to make it as far as I could. I was wondering why I was pulling off to the side.
Yeah, I don't think I'm doing it in here. Just stop it.
Hear it?
I got 3 pounds.
So I think we need to winch this up before it pours rain.
What's that gonna
Oh, there's no winch on the
Want the Yamaha?
maybe we'll get the Can-Am to winch me up.
Let's turn your machine now.
What's that?
Well, if somebody just backs up right here, if you back up right here, you can just grab it and pull it this way.
Or you just turn this.
Oh,
Like this, that bar, good job.
I got a shackle.
Yeah, I got a shackle. In that top one on this side, the top, yeah, right there. Flip. Be all the shackles right there. That's my recovery. That's my recovery.
Don's gonna be able to do
What we do, buddy?
Whole lifting it up.
What's that?
Don's gonna be able to put a valve stem out the top of the tire.
She's up. Okay. She's a wiggler.
I could we just put a cable across across to the roll cage on mine?
I could just
drive
go
right beside me and just keep pulling away, right? And I'll drive behind so I keep building that.
Yeah,
I don't think, how are you going to replace that valve stem?
I've got one of the ones you can put in with it on the rim.
push that one through?
You guys get the tube in.
Yeah, just shove her in. Cut it off.
Can you just push that right through?
Should be able to. Yeah. I can't remember how these fucking things work.
Oh, like in case it breaks off kind of thing?
What's that?
That goes in the tire and then that goes outside, I think, right?
Yeah. Stays on the outside.
Stick that in and then that'll start pinching here.
Yeah.
That goes down in.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you suck this down.
And as you, it'll
And then-
squeeze that up in there, right?
So we need a little.
Hopefully, because it's on an angle, I don't know how this is going to work.
Oh, there you go. That didn't take much.
I got a valve stem puller.
Don't worry, didn't have to.
He pushed it in. Hopefully you're gonna balance my tire after this.
Oh yeah, okay.
Get that rubber down in there. There you go. Perfect.
We got the rubber in there.
It takes a lot of rubber to make these things run, eh?
Gotta make sure my camera's
Yeah, you better get it.
What's the plug for this?
Jeez.
How'd that bug taste?
Yeah.
Not very good.
Where'd you get these, Don?
Amazon.
Amazon, what are they called?
Emergency valve stem repair.
Better put a link in the description. Let's hope I fix that gouge.
That goes in? Yeah, I think.
My wrench, my socket.
Susan, where's that spray?
Your blue jacket, Don. That's what attracts the mosquitoes. If one lands in your head, I'm swatting your head, just so you know.
They're spraying the wheel well there.
Probably just a pair of pliers on.
So that's the why. We don't know why it popped, but it could be I was spinning it out and it spun the thing and then it pinched.
Oh, looks like you got.
No, that's old, but then it pinched.
Well, hopefully that's.
Hopefully
not gonna,
this is not going to.
I was gonna say that. Hopefully it's not gonna.
I'll get mine back. What are you doing?
I got one here.
Oh, here, use mine.
Hey Don, is this a
Some
full?
mechanics don't have the pieces I got.
Is this full service Don's ATV Adventures? Full service?
This is Elk Lake Wilderness Resort Adventure.
Tighten it up.
Don's ATV Adventures CAA.
Full service.
I wouldn't hit a rock on that side. You sure?
Wow.
Yeah, because it's gonna stick out a bit, right? So.
I'll make sure I avoid that rocks. I found that this little trail section got a little bit boring, so I thought I'd blow a tire.
We need to make some content on the gravel road.
That's taking air.
Oh yeah.
See, Mark, that's why I zip tie stuff.
That?
It's called a reusable zip tie. You know how long I've had those valve stems?
How long?
About 3 years.
Yeah, exactly.
I appreciate it. Put the bill in the mail.
Never used one of them, or they're about $20 a piece.
I'll get you one. Send me the link. Send me the link.
$20 a piece and on the trailer, 50.
I can't remember the exact link, but you can't even. People say you can't get them at like CarQuest and that. You gotta get them off Amazon.
Yeah. I'm gonna buy one.
Oh, I always bought them. I bought them. And never had to use them.
Well, you do. You do
we
now.
do.
That's why you have them.
100 pounds in the tire?
Put like 20 pounds.
85.
85. Let me dial her up.
I think it said
put 12 in. Is that what you want?
no
or what do
20.
You
It
want
said
20?
20 stock.
You want 20? You want 20?
I
Yeah,
wouldn't put 20 in, would you?
that's stock.
Huh?
That's stock. 20 and 10. A lot of weight there.
Must be a Polaris thing.
Dude,
It's gotta
like,
be a Polaris thing. I'm running 10.
Yeah, I'm running like 12. They never used one of these in a Yamaha, but Polaris is the first time
Can
to
do-
use it.
oh, no.
Must be Polaris approved.
I dropped the cap. Oh, I got it.
I'm not going in to get it.
You can put 15. Huh? Okay, that's for the other one. You taking a picture of the recovery vehicle?
Yeah, got the recovery here. That's what this is, right?
Oh, here we go. I gotta get roasted on this one. What do we got here?
Rope. Synthetic rope on the Can-Am. Coming in clutch.
That's 15.
Never get Mark. Hey Mark, can you shut that off for a second?
I have a patch on the back because I sliced it open. So they patched
I
it.
got tire slugs too. Your bill's getting real long.
That's triple the price, Trailside.
Apparently. Why did it went down to 12?
What happened?
It was 15, then it shut off and went to 12. Is that leaking or is that just?
Well, the upper number's 15.
Oh, maybe what'd you have? Maybe shut your machine to hear if it's hissing.
I did see a guy, and he had this one here, and he had it zip tied on here and drove it with the compressor coming on and off.
Oh, as it was spinning?
Yep.
Oh boy. I'm not sure Mark would let me take his Milwaukee strut, zip tie it to my car.
I'll sell that to you for $300 cash right now.
Just turn yours off. I want to hear if it's hissing. Let's just hear if it's hissing. I don't think so, but
Can't hear it.
I don't think so. I think it's
Put the
good.
cap on.
You'll soon find out.
Who's got to pay?
$300 valve.
Thank God it was the tire, not something other.
Come down here. You gotta get the picture.
You want me to be sad?
No, you gotta point at it or something. Move your hand. Just point.
I think she's good.
So Eric, what else you got to say?
Well, I appreciate having good friends around to help when a guy runs into a little bit of rubber problems. When the rubber breaks, it could be a bad day.
What was it that helped you out though, Eric? What kind of driver was it?
Looks like a Can-Am. Winced him up.
Mark helped me out. But then the Yamaha owner came in clutch.
They always carry a lot of spare parts with them,
That's why
so
you carry everything you carry, so thank you very much.
For the Polaris and Can-Am?
Want me to let her down?
yeah.
Yeah, I would have never thought to carry something like that.
Don saves the day.
Yamaha.
Well, you ready to continue with the day?
I'm ready to roll.
Looks like Eric's gonna need those get that credit card out there.
You wanted my flowers?
I blew
They were telling me.
yeah. I had last year I sliced the inner wall of that tire.
Oh,
So
yeah.
when I brought it to the shop, they're like, I don't know if we can plug it. So they plugged it and then they put a tube inside for me.
And
But
then-
it looked like I must have spun the tube and the valve stem ripped. And then it was leaking right out of the valve stem.
Yeah, because I was talking to a guy, because I blew mine too.
Yeah.
And I put a new tube in. He said it won't last long.
Yeah, I didn't, I guess.
Because it will spin.
Yeah, inside.
So I got it as a spare. That was for my other machine.
Right. So might need to invest in some new tires. I'm gonna try to nurse these through this year.
What size rims?
Well, I think I'm gonna want to get new rims. I'm gonna want to get bead locks.
Okay, yeah.
So these are 14, but I'd probably go with 15.
Yeah, that's what I got on the RZR.
Yeah.
Wait, tires in your future?
Yep. And maybe new tires, new rims. Might as well go out. I'm gonna try to nurse these this year, and it spun the tube inside. And it might have heated up from this road, like just riding this whole road. Like we rode for quite a bit, right? So it probably got hot. I was also fishtailing. I was doing stupid stuff. So chives?
Baby sweetgrass. Found irises. They're
Oh,
mostly
those
all
are pretty.
gone.
Those will go with blue, no?
Oh, pretty well. Look at this. I might even have enough to plant in my yard. Got the root on the end of one.
Oh, that should take.
That's very exciting, isn't it? I can tell you're excited by it. So's Jeremy. He's like, oh, shit to bring it up.
I wouldn't say that.
Rubber goes through, then you tighten the nut down, swells the rubber up, and that's what holds it.
Handy.
Yeah. Like I say, they're.
All those potholes, eh?
I was looking, yeah.
I want to say for a 2-pack.
Sorry, man.
It was like 30 or 40 bucks for a 2-pack off Amazon. Like they're not cheap, but they get you out of the bush without fucking your rim.
Right.
So it's like the tire slugs. They're like 20 bucks a piece Canadian or something.
But
again, they get you out of the bush without screwing your rim up.
Right.
So it's still cheaper than a rim, right?
Yep.
So tire plugs, Christ, I got tons of them.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I got those too, but I'll have these now. Because they're small, they don't take up much room.
But just make sure you, if we're in a tight spot, like don't
Rub on this side.
rub a rock or a tree or something, right? Because that sticks out so far.
Yeah.
Handy.
It's beautiful. I appreciate it.
Just keep an eye. If it does go down a bit, we might have to put a little air in it or something.
Yeah.
But at least it'll get you through the day.